If you've been here for a minute, you know that it took me over 4.5 years to see my two pink lines. I went through IVF, IUI, medicated cycles. I tried naturally. I did everything that I could do to get pregnant, and nothing worked for me. In today's video, we're going to dive in how I healed my body to conceive. So if you've been on this journey for a minute, or if you're just starting out, even maybe if you're somewhere in between, I'm going to give you some tips that I implemented that made the biggest impact on my ability to bring my baby home. Let's dive in. For those of you who haven't met me, I am Sophie, fertility coach, doula, but also trying to conceive warrior that turned into a mama. That's right, after 4.5 years of being on this journey, I saw my two pink lines, and in December of 2023, I brought home my beautiful baby girl. When I say that I have been where you are and probably experienced everything that you're going through, sis, I mean it. It was an emotional, a physical, a mental roller coaster trying to bring my baby home. I believe that you get pregnant easily, right? Off birth control, baby dance, poof, you're pregnant. That's what the movies say. And sis, that was not the case for me. It's not the case for a lot of people, to be quite honest. And so I'm going to share with you what helped me, how I healed my body, and what you can implement. For years, I felt like my body was failing me. I did OPKs, fertility technology. I went to specialist after specialist, 3 different fertility clinics, and nothing was working. I can tell you the countless times I cried after another negative test, after another heartbreak, after not seeing those 2 pink lines when everything lined up perfectly. I finally got to my breaking point in December of 2022. Yes, it was 2022, where I finally was like, you know what? Enough is enough. What they're saying, what they're telling me to do is not working. I know my body best, and my body was screaming for me to stop all the supplements, for me to stop all the testing, for me to stop all the medication, and really focus on healing it in order to bring my baby home. So the very first thing I did was change my diet completely. Your girl changed her diet. I woke up one morning and my husband was cooking eggs. And oh, those eggs stunk. They were so smelly. I said, I ain't touching another egg. The idea of eating eggs made me vomit. So I stopped eating eggs. And then the next time, a few weeks later, I was eating red meat and I was like, this doesn't taste good either. And slowly, step by step, my diet completely changed. And I went from a meatitarian, certified meatitarian, to a vegetarian. Now, I want you to know that not everybody needs to be a vegetarian in order to get pregnant. I am not saying that at all. What I do want you to take away from that journey was that I listened to what my body needed. I am a certified meatitarian. Your girl has meat on her plate all the time. But in that season, my body was like, no more meat. And it made it disgusting for me. So what are you consuming that your body is still saying no to? It could be nausea, upset stomach, gassiness, bloatiness. It could be taste. It could be texture. What do you keep forcing down that your body is like, no, sis, this ain't for you? It could be as simple as feeling absolutely exhausted after eating a sugary donut. What I didn't know at the time, but know now, is that the change in my diet balanced my blood sugars as well as helped with the inflammation I was experiencing inside my uterus. You see, nutrition plays a crucial and critical role in the ability to get your body as healthy as possible, to get your womb as healthy as possible, and to feed your hormones and balance and everything reproduction. And changing your diet from a conventional Western society diet can really, really make a big impact in your journey. But that was only the first step and the very first change I made. The next change I made is I inventoried my supplement. And sis, your girl went from 20 supplements down to 5. A lot of the supplements I was on, I found either on Google, on TikTok, on Instagram. I was taking anything and everything that they were suggesting to help you conceive. But not all of those supplements were working for my body. I got rid of 15 powders and supplements and went down to what my body needed, which at the time was vitamin D, a prenatal, minoxidil, omega-3, and magnesium. That's what my body needed to help reset and heal. Everything else, if I'm going to be honest with you, is still sitting in my cupboard over my fridge. Maybe one day I'll take them for something. So what I want you to take away from this is not every supplement is going to help you get pregnant. Not every supplement is going to bring your baby home. And sometimes the wrong supplements can actually block your blessing and make it nearly impossible for you to get pregnant. The wrong supplement can cause you to spot, can stop your ovulation, can affect your cycle. So what I want you to do, I want you to do a cycle inventory as well as a supplement inventory and really dive into, do I need all of the supplements that I am on? I teach you exactly how to do this inside the Heal to Conceive system and have created a supplement decoder where you enter all of your supplements, we dive into them and give you the top 5 that you need to be taken based on your cycle, your body, and what you need to build the healthiest womb possible and system to see those 2 pink lines. So let's do a quick recap. Number 1 is cleaning up your diet and finding a fertility-friendly diet for you. But that also means listening to what your body needs and the signs and symptoms that it's giving you when you're eating. Number 2 is reducing those supplements, sis. You don't need them all. You don't need them all. And the third thing I did, sis, was focus on sleep and recovery. Your body regulates your hormones, helps to repair any oxidative damage to your eggs when you are sleeping. And so if you're not getting enough sleep, your body can't heal and repair the systems that help you reproduce. It's when it does all the hard work. So if you're getting under 6 hours of sleep, if you're getting under 7 hours of sleep, sis, your body can't work optimally and it can impact your chances at conceiving. So what did I do? I did a sleep audit and I slowly added 30 minutes of rest every night until I got to that 7 to 9 hours. And be honest with you, your girl ain't perfect. There were some nights I was still up watching Netflix. I believe Bridgerton dropped somewhere in there. Your girl binged it. Your girl was up watching it. But majority of the nights, I focus on getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So what can you do? Audit your sleep. Let's dive in and see what's going on and then add 30 minutes at a time. And maybe your window is 30 minutes every week instead of daily like me until you get to that 7 to 9 hours, most days of the week. And the fourth thing I did is I did a lot of healing and inner work. I started letting go a lot of blame, shame, guilt of not being able to conceive, of feeling like I was a failure as a woman, as a wife, as a daughter, because I couldn't bring a baby home. I looked at where that came from and why I was carrying it. I was looking at what I was making things mean. And I journaled. And every emotion I felt, I felt all the feels. I took the time to feel and process all of the emotions from life, from the journey, from trying to conceive, and really get to a space of safety. And I had a mantra that I continually say to this day. Thank you for showing me what I don't want. This is what I do. And I leaned into that power, the power of letting go, the power of healing, and the power of asking God, spirit, universe, whoever you believe in, to bring my baby to me. And I leaned into that wholeheartedly and believed without a shadow of a doubt that my baby was coming to me. Now, that may be a little woo for some of you, but I truly believe that we can do all the actions. We can do everything we can do, but there's still a little bit of a miracle, of magic, of a higher power that comes into the vicinity, comes into the space to meet you there and make your miracle happen. So, girl, spend some time meditating, journaling, releasing, letting go, and breathing in your miracle. The smelly eggs, the rubbery steak, and the cutback on supplements started towards the end of December 2022. And by March 30th, 2023, your girl finally saw her 2 pink lines. It was 12 weeks of dedicated focus on healing, on listening to what my body needs, on giving it everything I could to get pregnant. Girl, when I say I was shocked, I was shocked. Everything out there works, but everything may not work for your body. And this is exactly why I created the Heal to Conceive system, to help you navigate what is out there and really uncover what is going to work for you. Uncover what has been standing between you and your 2 pink lines. It's all about healing your body from the inside out. I am telling you, after 4.5 years of trying, after working with so many different clients, healing your body is the fastest way to bring your baby home. So if you are interested in learning more, if you're interested in diving into the Heal to Conceive system, then I invite you to get on the priority list, which is in the description box below, which will give you all the details, the insights for the next time I open the doors. But until then, let's start by listening to our body, cutting back and auditing our supplements, getting enough sleep and recovery, and most importantly, work on our inner self, our mindset, and our heart. And I want you to know that you got this. You're going to bring your baby home. And when you don't got this, I got you. Baby Desperate.